Alright, what's up, motherfuckers? Alright. For those who know me, you might know me as Insight or More Black Man or Calbert or whatever the fuck. But on this channel, we're doing something different, right? Forget everything you know about me. Forget all the content that I've ever put out. This is a medium for a personality of mine that likes to work out, right? And that part of me has no limitations. So I'm going to be raw and unfiltered on here. Obviously I still need to be limited to some degree. You can't just, go and be talking like that, especially in this culture where you live. You always have to be mindful, right? But I'm going to be giving shit raw, right? As it should be. Okay, so I call this channel Iron Bender, right? What does that mean? Iron Bender basically means that you're bending fucking iron, right? Whenever you're pumping fucking iron, the weight, nothing's happening to the weight, right? So you're taking the pressure from moving that iron and it's going inside your body, right? It's going inside your being, your vitality, right? The same thing for your mind. This channel is not just about building the body, but building the mind and spirit, because you can only build the body if your mind and spirit are right? So they're linked, they're interlinked. So that is basically what I'm going to be talking about here. Building the mind up with concepts that align with who we are inside, and that affects our spirit. What we think, right, affects how we feel about ourselves and affects what we feel about the world. And then that in turn affects what we do. So it's spirit, mind, body. Or mind, spirit, body, depending on how you want to see it. Because your thoughts will affect your spirit, but then sometimes your spirit can also affect your thoughts. So I don't see it as either or. It doesn't really matter, right? Because if you have a strong spirit, it's okay for that to affect your thoughts, right? But you can also put different thoughts inside of your head to affect your spirit, to enliven your spirit if you're having a bad day. So all that matters is that you should not give a fuck, right? Let me emphasize that. You should not give a fuck, right, what people think about you, because guess what? That has nothing to do with you, right? If you don't have my phone number and I don't talk back to you on a daily basis, I don't care what you think. And of course, reputation is important, but it's not more important than character, right? What matters is how you feel about yourself when you're in your bed at night by yourself and there's no one around you. All that reputation shit is thrown out the window, right? Everyone has their own problems and lives to deal with, and you're stuck with your character, right? Reputation is important. It's a power move. Those are power moves. That's how the world works. But at the end of the day, it's how you feel about yourself that comes first before all that, right? So there are two caveats to what I say. If something takes you out of your peace, it's not fucking worth it, because you have too much to do. You have so much to accomplish. And if you're busy worrying about what someone has done or what someone thinks about you, it's not worth the price, right? It costs too much because it takes you away from your destiny. It takes you away from your ambition, right? It takes you away from your drive, right? And there's caveats to that. You should not give a fuck about what people think, but you should also not just go on the street saying, hey, you're doing whatever the fuck you want, disturbing other people's peace, right? That's just being facetious. That would be a facetious way to put it. The second caveat is, as long as you're not giving a fuck and doing what you want to do, it's not a form of bypassing. And by that bypassing, I mean basically just saying, oh, there's no rule in the world saying I have to be fit, that I have to get up every day and accomplish something, so I'm not going to do it because I don't care, right? You're lying to yourself, right? You're being facetious, right? Don't be facetious with not giving a fuck. The not giving a fuck is meant for self-growth and self-confidence, right? And being independent, not being codependent on what your peers think about you, or your parents, or your family, or whoever, right? You need to be able to, at any point in your life, you need to be able to cut anyone off. I don't care if it's your family, I don't care if it's your friend, I don't care if it's your damn mom. You need to be able to do that. You need to have that strength. Not saying that I want that to happen, right? But you need to have the strength to do it, because life is gonna hit you, right? You never know. So, an iron bender is someone who stays firm, right? In the midst of wind, turbulence, climate change, right? What are all the buildings that stand tall made of iron, right? They're made of iron. No matter what happens, it's sunny, it's rainy, snowy, hail, firestorm, weather, thunder, all that shit, right? It stays firm, right? You become the iron, right? And you bend life to your will, basically. That's what an iron bender is. Other than the fact that we pump iron, and other than the fact that we basically want, right? The goal is to basically build yourself into someone who's not affected by exterior by the world outside of you. No matter what happens, you're not affecting. You can move forward, and you basically have confidence. You have your assurance in yourself and who you are and what you're doing on this planet, right? And the peace that comes with that kind of power is unrivaled. You can't buy it. You have to earn it, right? And that's why I made this channel, because I feel like I've gotten to that level, right? I have a good body. I have confidence in myself. That's why I can stand here and talk on the camera and post things online. Most people are so scared to like talk online because they keep on like they care so much about what people think, right? But it costs too much to give a fuck. What does it cost too much to give a fuck mean? You carrying that idea of what someone's perception of you in your head, going around using that to determine what you're gonna do is costly, right? It drains energy. You might be really excited about a certain activity or a certain hobby or a certain something, whatever you're about to do. You might be really excited about it, and then but because you're worried about what Johnny thinks, or because you're worried about what Jennifer thinks, because you're worried about whoever thinks, it hampers you from moving forward with what you're passionate about. It stops you from doing what you want to do, right? If someone comes and starts roasting you, starts attacking you, you have road rage, right? And then you're in your head thinking, oh man, I need to get that person back. I need to get that person back for that. I can't let them get away with it. You're that person's bitch. Do you realize that? Because you're basically looking for their validation, like they're your fucking daddy. Are they your daddy? Why do you care so much, right? And then now your entire life is spent revolving around that one minute moment or that one occurrence that happened to you, right? And then it just takes away from your productivity. You can't accomplish anything now because you're so worried about what you've already lost, right? Why give up what you have now for what you've already lost? That's what it costs too much to give a fuck means, because it costing you your whole life to give a fuck about minute things. Road rage, this person doing this person doing this person. Why are you looking? You're basically looking for the validation of getting them back because you see them as more important than yourself in your head, or else you would not care, right? Let's say you were a king of a colony, and then some peasant comes up to you and says, hey, you're dumb. Are you, as a king, going to lower yourself trying to prove to that peasant, hey, I'm not dumb, how dare you, how dare you? That's just like the president of the United States responding to some Twitter hater online. Like, why do you care? Right? The only reason for you to care is subconsciously you don't believe in yourself. You don't have confidence in yourself. Because if someone roasts you, like if someone tells LeBron James that he's trash at basketball, you think he's just gonna be like, hey, how dare you? I'm good. I'm so good. Look at all I've done. He doesn't give a fuck because he knows, like, these are things that concepts and can instill in your mind when you meditate on them and you really take the time to be with them, right? Zone everything out, be with these ideas, be with these concepts, and you can grow like I have, right? I feel like I'm at a point now where I can give this gift to the world that I have. And I can say that with a straight face because I know what I have is rare. People are not going to the gym every day. People are not working on their mental health. They're not working on their mind. People are so egotistical. People are not dealing with their trauma. People are just moving from one instant gratification to the next gratification, just delaying that underlying issue, right? That's like, instead of treating the disease itself, you're only treating the symptoms. Instead of curing the disease, you're treating the symptoms. And we go to the motherfucking root here, alright? That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's who I am, alright? Anyways, this has been the Iron Bender. You can be an Iron Bender too. Subscribe if you like the information that I'm sharing, if you like me, or if you don't like me. We don't give a fuck around here, right? We're just here to grow. We're here to get stronger. We're here to evolve, right? We're here to do different things. We're here to take over the fucking planet, alright? And that's gonna be it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm out, man.
When I come with it, I know everyone been waiting. I'm the one God sent, all them other niggas faking. How I represent, they show me their admiration. I'm the one who's next, I'm blowing up like inflation, yo.